Good morning, everybody. This is Edwin Lopez, your farmer's agent here in Maryland. And today I'd like to discuss the pandemic that's going on right now with coronavirus. I usually don't pay attention much to these things, I'll be honest, and I just do what I need to do to protect myself and my family. This one is a little different. I think that most people have been affected in one way or another. You have the NBA canceling their season at this point. Most large gatherings are being canceled. So I think people are taking it pretty seriously. So I think it's a good time, and this is what I would recommend, is that you review what you have in place. When it comes to missing work, one of the first things I was asked yesterday was disability insurance that they have or they didn't have. So from what I've seen so far, this virus makes you sick about 2 weeks, give or take, maybe a little longer. In worst case, obviously death, but most long-term disability policies, there won't be anything there because their elimination period is going to be at least 30 to 90 days. Your short-term disability policy, if you have it through work, may have a 7-day cutoff, which in that case, yes, you would. So what I recommend you do is if you carry either one of those products through work or by yourself on your own, you should call your insurance company and get some clarification as to how that works. Again, being that it's a short-term sickness, I don't know how much is going to be there, but still, you should know what you have. Secondly, you should review your life insurance. Now is a good time to, things like this always put things in perspective. It's a good time to review what you have in place. Does it still meet your needs? Are your beneficiaries correct? That's the big one. I think that's one of the biggest ones that I deal with daily. I've had several claims at this point in my career, and surprisingly, one of those, well, actually no, two, were people that received that were beneficiary that supposedly were no longer supposed to be the beneficiary, either through divorce or just a change of heart, and things were supposed to go a different way. So it's a good time to review what you have in place and make sure that, God forbid something happens to you, the beneficiary of your policy is correct so that the money goes where it needs to be. If you don't have life insurance, things like this should open your eyes. I'm not saying go out and buy a $5 million policy or, buy as much as you can get. That would be irresponsible. I think what you should do is analyze your situation and see, when things like this hit, are you safe? Is your family taken care of? If you're not here tomorrow, can your family go on without a hitch? I'd say most can't, but that's not to say that everyone is that way. So it's a good time to review life insurance in general. Your health insurance at this point should be up to date. I think they've waived cost on testing for coronavirus, so that wouldn't be something you need to be worried about. In terms of the treatment, it's very much like the flu, so again, I don't see a huge gap or worry on that end. Either way, you should take precautions. You should make sure, like you always, you clean your hands, you avoid, messes, and that's all we can do at this point. I think that hopefully we get through this soon, and this will just be the next swine flu, SARS, and so on that we've dealt with in the past. But until then, be safe, and if you have any questions, whether it's a policy with me or not, please, I'm here to help. Give me a call, okay? If you found some value in this, please hit the like button below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.